And we are set for one of the electrifying scenarios in the world of sports, the introduction of the lineups here at Chicago Stadium. Here's the public address voice of the Bulls, Ray Clay.
From North Carolina, at guard, 6'6", Michael Jordan.
Jordan with the step, and he's fouled.
We're coming down the lane. We don't care how hard you foul us.
The Knicks defensive effort, the fact they played him so physically, has contributed.
They had 2 days to rest.
Here's Jordan.
On the entry pass, they don't want New York getting it up the floor quickly.
Patrick Ewing connects on his first field goal attempt. The Knicks with a 7-4 advantage, and the Knicks have opened up by hitting their first 3 shots. Here is Jordan. So the Knicks lead is 1. Pippen starts back. Pippen for Grant. Horace Grant. Shot clock running down. Johnson. 1973 when they won it all against the Los Angeles Lakers. Jordan. Full. Cartwright with the box out. Jordan with the spin and the bucket.
I was, before we took a day off, I was mentally drained in a sense that you have to keep raising your level of mental challenge towards this team. They challenge you in that way. That I was a little mentally drained, and the day off really helped to recuperate that. I think everybody was. You know, we wanted to win so bad. We probably lived on the expectations of everybody, saying that we should sweep this team, and when it wasn't a sweep, it became mentally draining for everybody to
Well, yesterday in practice, Pippen didn't do very much as far as physical work, but he took almost 200 shots trying to get that stroke back.
Starks not a popular figure here.
Starks for New York. In their 3 wins, he averaged over 8.
This 3-point shot.
That rally refers to John Starks as feast or famine.
Guys behind you with that type of athleticism and the quickness to get over there, they protect them.
I mean, from the beginning of the attack to now.
Timeout was called. Both clubs going at each other. Michael Jordan and Xavier McDaniel having words. Double technicals were called on McDaniel and Jordan.
What we said a moment ago down on the baseline foul that Jake O'Donnell was stepping in to send the message. This is step number 2 in the message sending process. The next one, someone's going to be ejected from this basketball game, which is a very serious step.
Jake O'Donnell does not mess around. You're messing with the wrong referee if you're going to be messing with Jake O'Donnell. He will toss somebody. He doesn't care if it's the 7th game. If he warns you one time, the second time, you're out of here.
Was resting too much on the palm of his hands, and he made that adjustment. Meanwhile, Pippen is hit hard.
He can go down only 3 points, 5 points.
38%, had a 3 for 4.
What a pretty point so far.
Ooh. So that means Chicago going to win today?
You want to go home now?
Very friendly rim for Michael Jordan. Position.
And actually, Cliff Levingston first warned the official as Greg Anthony ran into his first screen in the backcourt, and then when he did it again, the whistle blew.
Yes, and a count. 2 points. The Bulls now lead by 5.
And you can see the special attention that Jordan draws. 3 Knicks waiting for him in the lane, but when he gets the one that we saw in Game 6.
Armstrong for Pippen. Shot clock at 3. Hodges for 3. Wilkins picked off by Grant. Jordan.
I'm on a 3-pointer.
Mark Jackson is back for Greg Anthony. Oh, good look from Jordan. Pippen with a steal. Here's Jordan. Yes. Active in Game 6 against the Knicks. Got into a little scrap at the end of the game. Here's Michael Jordan. He now has 29 points. And the Bulls lead 56-46. And the Chicago Bulls lead the New York Knicks by the score of 56-51. Halftime of the 7th and final game by Jordan. Here's Pippen. 11. Shot clock to 5. Now to Warren. Paxson. Oh, that's a crusher because the Knicks defensive sequence made it very difficult for the Bulls. Paxson. Glad to see him off the dribble. And it's tipped home. Paxson getting set to come on, so Ewing will sit down. Here's Jordan. What a feed for Grant. But he stepped out. He came from out of bounds, and the basket does not count. Marv has come on for Bill Cartwright. King missed the first 2 games of the series with the flu. Sat out Thursday night with a bad throat. Here's Jordan splitting through. Jordan with the steal. And then it's stolen by Starks. McDaniel chased by Jordan. It's a clean block.
Whose game is it? It's Michael Jordan's game.
And that's why Magic said before he was demanding the basketball from his teammates. He knows right now he's got it. He feels it. He splits the potential trap. And then after scoring, comes right back with a terrific defensive play. Doing it all.
One of the most remarkable sequences that you will see. Michael Jordan doing it in every phase of the game. First the bucket, then the steal, then he lost it, and then he's able to hustle back and come up with the rejection.
He's got to show you again. First he gets the inbounds pass, then he starts to dribble. He splits the double team right there. First move. Now he continues for the score. Then he turns around and looks for the basketball, picks it off like a wide defensive back in football, but loses it. Still hustles back and makes up with effort by preventing the sure layup for the New York Knicks. The 2 days off recharged his battery. His energy level is up.
At 8, Jordan for King. Rebounded by Grant. Yes, and it counts. Oh, what a spin by Jordan. And this to the Michael Jordan.
Well, most of the time he's been coming to the middle. This time he fooled everybody, went baseline, and went up under for 2.
The big thing here is how quickly he has to make a decision. Nobody in the middle. He takes a quick look, then comes back, avoids Ewing rotating over to try and block it, and then has the ability to finish with his left hand. For all the youngsters out there that coaches keep telling you have to learn how to use both hands, that's the reason why. So you can make...
After 3 in Chicago, led by Michael Jordan, who has scored 36. The Bulls with their biggest lead, not only of the game, but of this series. Bulls 79, the Knicks 64. We'll be back.
8 up on that. It looked like Chicago was playing in style.
So it's a classy organization.
I mean, when they say no?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Here's Pippen. Best seller. Cooled out, starring Ed Asner, Blythe Danner, Dennis Farina. That's coming your way tonight here on NBC.
They may remember that, right?
Oh, Armstrong and Starks want to go at each other. B.J. Armstrong pointing in the direction of John Starks.
Well, first of all, Michael Jordan with the cotton trying to stop his bloody nose, and then Pippen was cut across the chin, so they had to get him straightened out. And then the cut on the back of John Paxson's arm, and then Grant showing the doc that, look, I'm scratched and it's bleeding over here.
Ernie Grunfeld of the Knicks staff. There's Jordan. Michael Jordan with 42 points. If you
maybe a guy that can go one-on-one. If they get those guys, everybody in the East better watch out.
And this crowd providing a standing ovation for the Chicago Bulls.
Winning back-to-back is not going to be easy for them. This is 7-game series. The next series might be 7, and whoever they play in the finals is going to give them all they want to if they get that far. So
running it down as they hear it from the crowd. A three-pointer to conclude matters. Bulls 109, Knicks 81.
You know, I wonder if Oakley and Jordan going to be his closest friends in the summertime after this series.
Chicago Bulls have defeated the New York Knicks 110-81 to take this grueling series in 7. The Bulls